get rolling here. Thank y'all so much for choosing to spend a little bit of your Sunday with me. Um, we're going to here feature our weekend school, also answer questions about our full-time school. And last week with some parents, we actually demonstrated how the particular platform works so they could see, how we see each other and, how we can change classes and all that. But right now, let's focus on our Aya Weekend Academy for the fall of 2013. You see it starts September 14th. That is some classes. All the classes don't, but the key piece, the reason you're seeing three times Trayvon is because we're dedicating our Weekend Academy for 2013 to 2014 to Trayvon Martin, and to do that we also have a Trayvon Martin curriculum. Now, everything that we offer on the weekend school doesn't fall into that curriculum, and you will notice a TM in brackets, which stands for Trayvon Martin. As we go through, when you see that, you know that that's a part of our Trayvon Martin curriculum. And this particular curriculum is designed to provide psychic relief caused by the trauma of racism while providing the historical and instructional foundation for future warrior, healer, builder actions by youth and adults. Now, let me explain that because it seems like a mouthful. Right now, our people are incensed about racism. This Trayvon Martin murder and Zimmerman verdict has broken through our delusion to a certain extent, and so we would like to stop Zimmerman. We'd like to stop racism, and we can't do it, or we certainly can't do it quickly. And so what we're going to do is just kind of part of what human nature is to seek some psychic relief. And we'll seek these often in stories. Some of you are old enough to remember when Muhammad Ali took over the boxing world. It didn't start with him, but he certainly took it to another level, such that the only people that could beat him were going to be Fraziers and Foremans and folks like that, which really meant that in terms of winning national heavyweight boxing championships was out of the reach of white people. Y'all remember that?
Yes.
All right. So now what did they do? Since they couldn't have a champion for real in real life, what did they do?
They created Rocky.
Thank you. Rocky 1, Rocky 2, Rocky 3, Rocky 4, okay? For over a decade of Rockies, okay? Now, just be aware of what's going on psychically. From their point of view, it was a very smart thing to do. They couldn't have one for real. At the same time, they didn't want to accept defeat psychically, so they created stories where they would win. All right, and that's the whole Rocky series. The United States guys butt kicked in Vietnam, and so what was created? What story was created?
I don't remember that.
Rambo, same star, Sylvester Stallone.
That's right. That's right.
Same star, same whatever. Okay. In fact, some Vietnam vets were a little bit pissed about that because, of course, the movie downplayed it. But the point is, they were hello, welcome, glad you've joined us. So stories are often created to provide a sense of psychic relief, emotional and other kinds of relief, and it's not a bad thing. So our people are going to run to Batman, Spider-Man, championship wrestling, stories where the good guy is vanquishing the bad guy, because we would like to vanquish, defeat racism, Zimmerman, all that. And the problem with using those forms is there's a poison pill. We get the vicarious championship, the vicarious winning, the temporary psychic relief, but we have to buy in because most of those characters are going to be white, so we got to almost buy into the same white supremacy that we're trying to defeat. In addition to that, I'm getting some feedback that I wasn't getting before. If somebody has probably came in on their laptop, we'll need to reduce. Hi, Dr. Sandy Hill.
Hi, Wekesa. How are you?
I'm good. I think that's I'm getting some feedback from you. If you can turn that volume of your speaker down just a little bit, long enough for you to hear it, but not enough to come back into your speakers.
Okay, and I also muted my laptop.
Okay, I think that'll do it. Okay, let me move on. So what this curriculum is designed to do, and there's a series of courses, and we'll go through those courses. It's designed to have adults and youth enter into stories so they can identify with characters vanquishing the bad guy. In this case, they're not mythical bad guys. They actually are white people and white supremacy. Okay, so following Araminta is one. The Haiti from the Bottom is about the Haitian Revolution or precursors to it. That's two. We Will Shoot Back is the armed struggle in Mississippi. And so our adults, students who take the course, adults and youth, will begin to identify with the characters who are winning against oppression. The difference between this and the Spider-Man, Batman, cartoons, championship wrestling kind of relief is that whenever the me or whoever's taking the course actually has facing oppression and needs to challenge it, no webbing is not going to come from my wrist, okay? I'm not going to fly through the air like Batman, but I can do everything that Araminta did. I can do everything that our ancestors in Haiti did. I can do everything that those people in my family line have historically done to challenge oppression and to succeed in spite of it. And so not only does this curriculum provide the psychic relief, it also provides a historical foundation and inspiration for future action to challenge oppression and to succeed in spite of it. And on a cherry on top of all of that, it is academic achievement because we have to read and we have to write and we have to ponder conclusions and what ifs and all of that. So that is the summary of the dedication of the curriculum to Trayvon Martin and what the goal of this curriculum is designed to do. So let's just cut into the schedule. We'll take you a little bit by little bit here. The schedule starts Saturday. Everything starts at 10 o'clock in the morning, 10 to 11:30. It's following Araminta. Also, 10 to 11:30 in another classroom is blues and bad talking. And this is about storytelling. And 11:30, the next period will be 11:30 to 1. That's going to be the AM tutorial clinics. It'll be tutorial clinics in math, reading, and writing. And then at the same time the tutorial clinics are going on, Haiti from the Bottom will be offered. Welcome. Glad you joined us. Nadir. All right. There's Haiti from the Bottom. And Nadir, I'm getting echo on your machine. If you would help me out, please. Mute your mic until you get ready to talk. All right. The image a nation. If you say it quickly, it's imagination. It's imagination. That's photography. And that will also happen. So there will be 3 classes happening in our 3 separate conference rooms at one time, 11:30 to 1. And then 1 to 2:30, writing about literature. And then there should be PM, I'll make that correction, PM tutorial clinic. So the tutorial clinics could happen either 11:30 to 1 or 1 to 2:30. And that's Saturday for the weekend. Then Sunday, Ready for the Week is a youth-only piece. This is to help parents who wants to help their students get organized and ready for the week. So they log in. This is only a 45-minute class, but they log in, and the person would be keeping track of where the students are, what they're supposed to do. They get to report about what is you got to do tonight that you haven't done to be ready for Monday. What is it for the week? So it's really just providing some assistance for organization and support to help students get ready for the week. When parents need that assistance. Sometimes that's because them and their teenagers aren't on speaking terms, and if they say something to them, they'll probably choke them. Or the sense of coming to and being with other students that are reporting what they're getting ready for and how they're getting ready may provide some stimulation. 7 to 7:45, it is Black and Powerful. That's just going to be Issues and Opportunities program where people log in for 45 minutes. They get educational issues affecting our people, and opportunities both within and outside of our education institute to address them. And then at the same time, there's another one for youth, and that's where my voice begins. And this is where the youth log in. Again, it's a 45-minute class. They begin to learn some of the tools from Healing Oppressions Wounds that will help them with conflict resolution, help them with emotional balance. We'll deal with feelings as messengers, flow of recognition, and some of the tools from Healing Oppressions Wounds as they work to ferret out where their voice begins and where their parents ends. 8 to 9:30 is Critical Thinking When It's Not Smart to Be Smart. That's an adult-only class. And the last one has been renamed. It's called now, and I just haven't updated it, but I will in a minute. And that is, instead of We Will Shoot Back, it will be Let Your Motto Be Resistance, featuring We Will Shoot Back and Blood in the Basement. And that one is adult and youth. That's part of our Trayvon Martin curriculum. All right, so let me slow down. Everybody got the schedule? That makes sense to you? Baba Kojo, this is helpful?
Got it.
Yes. I'm hearing an echo from you now. Why is that one?
You're in echo now?
No, I can hear from you. Speak again.
Hello, this is Wekesa. Can you hear me?
Okay, it's okay. I had a question. Can I ask one quick question?
Please do.
From 8 to 9:30. So that's a combination of critical thinking and the new title for We Will Shoot Back? Or is that one or the other?
That is a good question, Baba Kojo. That's ugly. That's an ugly scheduling conflict. That's an ugly schedule because I know I'm doing critical thinking. I gotta work that one. That's gonna probably change to have it. Probably one of them will move to that 6 o'clock slot and go 6 to 7:30 for an hour and a half because I'm not doing Ready for the Week at all. And while I'll have some other people to support the We Will Shoot Back, I'm going to be a part of that. So I can't do both of them. So I will make an executive decision right now and move that up to 6 to 6:45. And I'll change that online in just a second. So I'll make a note to do that right now. Let me make that note. Thank you for catching that for me, brother. 12 eyes are better than one. All right, so we got. All right, any other before we break into taking you to the specific pages? I won't try to read everything on the page, but this is again, this website is live, and I want.
Can you say a little bit again of what the critical thinking piece is going to be?
I sure can. I'm going to go right to that right now. Okay. All right. Are you seeing this? Critical thinking when it's not smart to be smart. And this is I produced a DVD for that, and it's actually selling very well. So the course is the same title as the DVD, and it's designed to expand. People who register for the course will also get the DVD that they can play, download it to them. And folks who've already bought the DVD will get a discount on the class. But as you see here, you see the core critical thinking skills. The class is not so much about them as we'll go over what those are and how they show up. But what the unique part about it is that it looks at what traditional classes ignore in terms of the development of critical thinking and key things that get in the way. So they're ignoring